Knowledge, awareness or familiarity gained by experience of a fact or situation, but it is more. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is truth. Our knowledge cannot go to waste. We cannot turn our heads knowing the injustices of the world. Knowledge is a passport to responsibility and a call to action. We spend hundreds of millions of dollars to acquire new knowledge through research and development aid, but the cultivation of new ideas and expanding the reach of our collective knowledge is useless if it is not used to solve well-known and long-standing issues such as climate change, lack of education, food and water crisis, and poverty, which are plaguing our communities, societies, and nations today. We have the responsibility to not only empower people to collect knowledge, but also the responsibility to enable them to take action to resolve these issues. According to UNESCO, 420 million people could be lifted out of poverty if all adults completed secondary education. This is true because education equips people with the abilities they need to acquire gainful employment and a living wage. Through knowledge sharing and dissemination of the best practices, we can empower the voiceless. The only way to create positive and sustainable change is to work together and share the collective wealth of the nations to make the world a better place. Real change is not about GDP or economic wealth. We must also acknowledge and accept the environmental damage that is a result of our destructive behaviors. We are aware of global warming, but that is not enough. We must take actions to save our planet. Even if that may be as small as planting a tree or riding a bike, we can create a better tomorrow together. Access to clean water and sanitation services are a critical component of healthy living. According to the Water Project, 783 million people do not have access to clean water. There is a sufficient amount of fresh water on the planet to allow enough for every inhabitant, but due to poor infrastructure, each year millions of people, mostly children, die from diseases due to inferior water supply. By making methods of effective water distribution and improved sanitation more accessible, we would not only be improving quality of life, but we would enable people to be real drivers of change. It is not too late to take action, but time is running out. The future is in our hands. These issues will not disappear with our generation. We hold the knowledge, but we must use it effectively. Knowledge is the passport to responsibility and a call to action.